Hello and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I am here to do the monthly reading for the sign of Pisces, the fish. And this reading, the time on it will be from the 4th of, no, let's make it for the 5th. We're too close to midnight. From the 5th of June through to the end of the month, because I'm behind on everything. And I've had technical problems and issues again. Lord almighty. Okay, this 5-card spread for anybody that's new. Your overall energy and atmosphere for the whole month. And wealth and finances. Hearth and home, your relationships. Your challenges, and your message from Spirit. All the readings with Bay of Fundy Fortunes, if you're a newbie to the channel, are always done with the intention to cover your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign, and your Venus. These are, and please hear me loud and clear when I say this, with all due respect to everybody, if you're new to tarot, and you're new to the tarot community on YouTube, and I know I speak for all readers when I say this, these are general readings, generalized. Thousands of people, I'm speaking to the newbies, thousands of people will view this reading. It's not going to hit home 100% with everybody that watches it. It may not make sense at all to you. And you know what? If it doesn't, go to another reader. I encourage you to till you find somebody that you're connecting with. And if you want to take the time, come back at the end of the month and rewatch this reading and see if anything did resonate. Because tarot reading is all a part of fortune telling. Fortune telling is the telling of the future. Some things haven't happened yet. So what doesn't make sense to you now could very well at the end you come back. And I've had people email me and tell me they did that. They have. And they said they were blown away. Everything that they had originally seen at the beginning of the month meant nothing to them. They came back and it was like meant everything. So, and it's frustrating. You know, I had to kick somebody off and block them from the channel because they got mad at me and they took it. I don't know if they didn't even see the other comments that were around them. I think cray, that's the word we use, right? Somebody delusioned or extremely ignorant, knows nothing about fortune telling or tarot cards at all. And they got real upset with me. How dare I bring this into her life and do this to her? And she went on and on and on. And I said, oh my God, not again. So I've blocked her from the channel. And this should be off bothering the other readers. You're going to hear about it probably. So there's been a lot of craziness like that going on. I don't know why. I had to get out for a walk today. And I mean, I haven't been walking, I'll be honest. A lot of you know why with the walking thing with me, why it is. And probably a good week went by. I haven't been for a walk at all. And today I went for a walk. And I didn't go to the beach. I was going to. But I headed out onto the main road instead. Just to have a look around and maybe see a neighbor or two and say hi. And I took my camera with me, of course. Yeah, I'm getting centered now. I was wound up for Scorpio. I was wound up for Aquarius. That was the last one I just did. I was wound for sound. And I was holding back. I was holding back. And people were probably thinking, boy, she's just letting her rip tonight. And I'm telling you, there was some self-control there to try. Jeez. Some readings just, woof. I tell you. Okay, we're going to cut the deck right here. It feels good. Feels good. All right, and call on my pendulum, Felicia. All right, we have to collaborate. Felicia, as this deck stands, are the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for this general free public reading for the sign of Pisces for the time period of the 5th of June until the end of June. For the sign of Pisces, 2019. A bit more of a swing, please. Oh, really? These are not your cards. Boys, they rarely say no, but they do. I'm sorry, it's going to take a little bit longer. We're already 7 minutes in, so... Oh, that's a nice card, though. Look. Just saying. All right. We'll shuffle some more. She says no. That's why she wouldn't swing wider for me. If she was getting ready to do this, right? Instead of going boom. Somebody wants to know why my pendulum has a female name, or a name at all. I'll tell you why. I don't name them. I've had up to 4 pendulums, and on the 5th one, I think it was, when I revealed it from, I'll get into it later at the end of the reading, but my intuitive candle, the reveal, was a pendulum. And, where is he? Don't tell me you're gone again. I just seen him. I don't know where he went to. But he was here. Anyway, he was, as soon as I unwrapped the tin foil, woof, woof, woof. Charles. I was like, what the hell's going, why am I hearing Charles repeatedly? And I had just unraveled it, and there was a sense of excitement. And I said, oh my God. So I asked. I did my thing first with it, to make sure I got it all set up. What was yes, what was no, what was maybe. And I asked, I said, is your name, do you have a name? And it was like, yes. And it was very excited. Saying yes. My pendulum does this for yes. And does the circle for no. And then you've got your maybes, right? And the excitement grew, and it swung really. I said, your name is Charles? Boys, I tell you, the reaction that was coming out of that was just phenomenal. And then the next time I found another pendulum, I think that's where Lilith came in a good way. She's a good Lilith, not a bad Lilith. And I've misplaced her. She's just MIA, as they say. But I'll find her again. She's a red carnelian. She's beautiful. And it's been like that ever since. This wasn't some, gimmick that I worked up or anything, or it wasn't an idea that I took from somebody else. It happened in the moment. But I do notice now that there are people naming their pendulums. It's not how it works with me. I don't name them. I don't think of them. I unravel, and if it's a pendulum, it's just been, maybe the next one there'll be nothing. It'll be dead. Just a pendulum. So anyway, that's for somebody that was wanting to know. Okay, let's see here. We're going to try this again. We'll give it one more run through. I mean, we're 10 minutes in now, right? You know what? I'm not the worst one for doing this. Going 10 minutes in before the cards start getting laid and turned over. Oh, not by far. Let me tell you, there's some out there, they can be 35, 40 minutes in before they turn a card or before they begin a reading. So that's cool. I don't judge other readers. We're all different. All right, I'm going to cut right here. That's what was wrong. It felt good to me. in a physical way. It felt good to me where it went, and that when I cut, and that's what I'm getting right now, and she's saying, no, no, no. I say when you stop. So let's see what's going on. I'll pull the camera down now because I have to pull it down anyway, so you guys can watch. Okay, just give me a moment. Felicia, as this deck stands, are the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for this free general public reading for the sign of Pisces the fish before the date beginning June 5th to the end of the month of June 2019 are the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for this spread. I can tell you this one, she's got a quirk. They all have quirks about them. She doesn't like being on camera, this one. Come on, give me something here so I know it's not me that's making it move. Bigger swing. Larger. Please. I need to feel the pull. Let's feel the pull. Come on. Come on, Felicia. That's not a bad swing, but I'd like to have something a little more pronounced. There we go. I just seen her jump. It was like a, okay, thank you. You may rest. You may rest. You may rest. All right, so let's get into this. All right, your very first card, your overall energy. There, we have the 8 of Swords. Restriction. All right, so things are going to feel tight during the month of June for you guys. Second card, your wealth and finances. We're looking at the 9 of Pentacles. Feeling lots of gratitude. Something to be grateful for is going on. Number 3, Hearth and Home. Your relationships. Queen of the Ocean. Incredible. You've got, and she's all about abundance of the best kind. Your next card is your challenges, should there be any. The 8 of Wands and travel. And your final card is your message from Spirit. We're looking at the 2 of Pentacles and options. Very nice card. Very nice indeed. So, you've got a few people around you in your life that are part of this. They're on the shadowing edge of it all. There you are in the center. I just heard rules, regulations. I want to say that, I don't want to say the word oppressed, but that's what it feels like. Hence, restrictions is oppression in a way. Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, have mercy. You'll have to excuse me for a minute, guys. You're not going to see this. You don't know. Don't tell anybody. My vape isn't cutting it right now. I've been so stressed out. But I'm happy to be here. 8s are all about change. In tarot. The restrictions here can come far and wide, believe you me. There could be restrictions. It's almost like the high priest. Restrictions due to somebody else's, or maybe it's your own, you know, if you're from a country where religion is very, very strong, but being restricted because of traditional beliefs or religion, this sort of a thing. Some of you are going to be feeling, I'm sorry, I'll bring you back up now. There you go. Some of you are going to be feeling restrictions on the job at work. Some new restrictions have been laid in place. For some of you, relationships, there's restrictions. Personal projects. Some of you, your relationships, if they're not already there, are going on a lockdown. Tarot says, let's just say you've got people that are just here, like you're there and there's other people. Of course, there's other people around us every day. I don't mean in that way. These are people having a direct connection to you in happenings that are going on, right? Tarot says for somebody out there, the reason the relationship's gone on lockdown is because one of you, it's either you or your love interest, is not free to commit. That's what Tarot sees. I'm just the messenger. It could be another cause or reason. It could be that somebody else just doesn't have the time to have a relationship because they're bound by way too much responsibility. There is not enough hours in the day for that person to have any kind of a relationship, let alone a healthy one, right? So, disappointing as that is, but hey, if you think this is the real deal, then you're going to have to sit around and wait a while. If you wait long enough, or not, it's personal for everybody, it's different for everybody. Usually, Pisces, I'm envisioning a response to something like that if they think it's the real deal. And if they just adore the person that they've got these feelings for, they'd say you're worth the wait. You won't be overwhelmed and too busy forever. I'll wait because you'll be worth it. It's an exceptional person that you would do that for, but who's to say they're not that exceptional? Certainly not me. Okay, kind of weird, eh? Isn't that a weird message? The advice of this card is for you to get in control of your own life. You be in the driver's seat. As far as your future, your immediate future goes, remain realistic. Keep your feet on the ground. You can still have grand daydreams. We're not saying that, but we're saying you need to remain grounded in June. There are reasons for that. Don't question. Just go with it. As long as you're realistic, you really don't have to care about others' opinions. Here we go with the people again. Other people trying to influence you or stop you from what you're doing. A little bit of manipulation going on there, even if it's coming from somebody that you love very much. They don't realize they're doing it. There's just a feeling of desperation that they don't want you going or getting involved in something like that. Keep going. You're on the right track. You're on the right track. You're doing okay. Some of the keywords, for those that are new, I put the keywords and the advice on the back of the cards because they are important. Your keywords, you could hashtag these things. Separation, fear, intuition, lack of vision, feeling stuck, responsibility, and most of all, change coming up in somebody's life here. Change, and part of that may be breaking the chains that are binding you. Just that simple. That was a long card. I'm sorry. Your next card we're looking at here is the Nine of Pentacles. All about gratitude. Nines are all about intensity. It's not just a good day that you'll have. It's a great day. You know, intense. And I'm just using that as an example. I don't mean you're going to have this intense great day or anything like that, but the nines are. And then you couple that up with it being Pentacles. It represents, of course, money. But creativity is high. There's a lot of color that comes into your life. There's a lot going on, and it's uplifting. I'm literally seeing colors of red and yellow. Really, really strong, powerful colors. Deep blue. These are vibrant. These things are coming into your life, and there's going to be, I'm hearing for somebody out there, you're going to be making your money. It's going to be in a very interesting occupation. It's not a job that people, it's not restaurant work. It's not working at the local bowling alley. It's not working as a receptionist in a doctor or a dentist's office. It's nothing like these, it's not a mailman. This is a unique job. This is unique work. And somebody's coming into that. And that's where all these pops of colors are coming from. Into your financial sector, and it's all positive, and it's all good. And you are going to be so full of gratitude. And you know where you put your gratitude? Right up there. Whatever you want to call the cosmic power, you can call it God, you can call it Allah. I safely call it the universe, because the universe is God. God is the universe. The universe covers everything and everybody. Does it not? So, that's the way I run my channel. That's the way I run my group on Facebook as well. It's international. So, the term religion isn't even used in that group. We are all one. We're all the same. We're all equal. We are omni, right? So you put your gratitude, because gratitude is the main gist of what this card here is all about. And it's also a card of some indulgence. You're feeling so good. You want to do something in your own way to recognize or celebrate a little bit. So indulgence is up there. Indulgence in what? Well, leisure and luxury. Maybe you're downright serious. You're not talking about it anymore. For those of you that own your own home, or have carte blanche to decorate a condo or an apartment or something like this, you're like, I'm not dreaming about this anymore. I'm going to have the money to actually go out and redecorate my apartment, my home. Start with your living room or kitchen, one room at a time. And you're serious. I just see somebody stand there going, yeah, put that there and get something for over there. And it's serious. Like, you're going to be spending some buco bucks on putting your home just the way you want. And the way you're seeing it, Pisces, is I'm home 95% of the time. I damn well want to be happy and comfortable in my environment. It's just that simple. And you will achieve that as well. I can see that for you. Some of you maybe find yourself putting a garden in, or tending your garden, working on your garden, rebuilding your garden, adding to your garden. There's a lot of gardening going on here, and it makes sense in the month of June. You're being encouraged to follow all your favorite pursuits. The things that you enjoy doing, get out and indulge in those things. Life is too short to do anything but live in the moment, and you'll find you're happier because you indulge in the moment. I want to live in the moment. Hell, if I had a banana cream pie here, I'd be right into it. I'd love to have banana cream pie right now. I really would. I've been craving one for like 2 or 3 years. How pathetic is that? Good bakeries are few and far between, right? So, and I find they're almost becoming obsolete, and everything's becoming store manufactured. It's just not the same. But I would do that if I could. I might be on my deathbed before the night's out. Who the hell knows? I don't want to ever regret, like, I should have had that pie. Damn, I would have had that pie had the pie been here. Anyways, You're going to be feeling very rich in time, a lot of freedom, a sense of freedom there, and rich in money. Yeah, and you love your home, so says tarot. So rearranging and all redecorating, and it's even encouraging you. It's a funny card. It's encouraging you to go on a baking spree after your house is done, and then call up 5 of your friends. If you have 5 friends that come over that come to visit you. See, these days sometimes we have 1, 2 friends that are really close to us. The rest are friends, but these are people you know will come over in a heartbeat. They'll drop what they're doing and come over for tea and crumpets and check out my new digs. You're being encouraged to do that. That's all about you. See, that's indulging as well. And you're sharing that beauty with everybody else. You're giving them that part of the day. You've made all these wonderful pastries and goodies, probably banana cream pie. Why the hell wasn't I invited? Anyways, I'm feeling so much better right now than I was. The last 2 days have been horrible. I even swore out loud on Facebook, and somebody said, "You're not one to say that right out on Facebook, right out on the wall in public." And she was pissing her pants laughing. She said, "You're so frustrated, you could feel it, coming right off the page. And it's funny as hell." And I was like, yep, glad I'm entertaining you. Anyways, you're being advised to devote more time in your home anyways, more time with the people that you feel very, very comfortable with. Create your own world. Create your own world. And appreciate all the things you have in your life right now. Really put the gratitude up. You want to feel it. You don't want to just go, "Hey, thanks," and go on with your day. Take some sincere time. Be sincere in your thanks. Feel it. That's what the universe picks up on. Your emotions are everything. And if you're just kind of dead and flat, oh well. Keywords are luxury and leisure, relaxation, home, abundance, independence. A beautiful word at the end, generosity. Boy, this is going to be a long reading, people. It's going to be a long reading. It is. Your next card, we're looking at your hearth and home. This just turns into more beautiful stuff. Abundance, the queen of the ocean. And there's other people involved here as well. She is the mother. She's the mother of tarot. She brings happiness and she brings abundance into your home. She predicts contentment. She predicts a loving partner, a loving family, comfort. What more in that list do we want? There's nothing else there that we need. We need all that, and when we got that, we're rich. We are abundant. These are the things that matter. These are the things that are important to us. Your needs are going to be met. You have no worries that way, really, during the month of June. Your money, and for those of you where money's been stagnant, maybe it hasn't, maybe your money situation, for maybe some of you, probably a lot of you, maybe most of you, the bank account just can't seem to see you're not getting enough activity with money going in. It's always coming out. Oh, yeah, that's pretty quick. That's fast. That's flash and pan. You know what I mean? It's gone, right? But some of it, you know what? For some of you, that's going to improve. It's going to pick up a bit. I just heard somebody, more than one. You're going to be getting some unexpected money coming in that you weren't counting on, you didn't even know existed. You're going through the drudgery of your life, working and trying to pay the bills, and then there's all this stuff going on in the background, and you're not even aware of it. Not yet. You will be. What a wonderful card. What a wonderful. You're going to be feeling so happy that you even want old, let's say, arguments, people you've been on the outs with a bit, or you rubbed each other's nose the wrong way kind of thing. You're going to want to fix those little things like that because you want happy right across the board. You don't want to be laying in bed at night going, everything's perfect except for. You don't want any except fors going down. So go ahead, put your best intentions out there, and you're going to be okay. It's going to work out really well for you, not to worry. Harmony will rule your home. That's beautiful. Also, spiritual growth and emotional stability. It just keeps getting better and better the whole time. This card also favors fertility and children for those of you that are still within your childbearing years. As a person, this energy, as a person, she makes the ideal female partner for somebody else. She makes the most wonderful mother figure. You feel like you're being mothered by the universe. You feel warm. You feel protected. During the month of June, you just feel safe, the way a child feels with its mother. Remember, I wish this was 100% for everybody viewing this reading, but that's not reality. But if I could send it out to everybody, and it would go in a heartbeat. No, my intention is that everybody experiences this beautiful card, because it's amazing. Your next card we're looking at here, the Eight of Wands and travel. This is your challenges. Okay? This card covers family, home, work. And for you, Pisces, you're usually a busy person. You keep pretty busy. You got a lot on the go. Not that you want it that way. It just kind of happens that way, that you're busy a lot. You don't go looking for it. It just seems to find you. Reasons to keep you busy. And it's going to happen again. If you've been in a bit of a lull lately, things are going to pick up, and your area of communications are really going to skyrocket. They're going to go up pretty high. And other things, really good thing is, any plans or projects that you've had in the ready, sitting on the sidelines for a while now, you haven't been able to move forward with them, that's going to change. You're going to be able to move forward with your plans, whatever they may be. You're going to be moving forward. You're going to finally get active with it. No more talking. It's all about doing. This card, what it's really good for, it's good for travel and travel plans. Anybody, I'm hearing somebody's going somewhere at the last minute. Really? Do you know what I just saw? I saw a male and a female on telephone. These are landlines too. They're not cell phones. These are landlines. She's in her home. He's in his. And they met on a dating site somewhere on the internet. And they've been corresponding for quite a while. And they've graduated to the phone. And one of you is flying off to meet the other. You're going to finally come together physically. That's what I'm getting from this card. It is going to be enjoyable. It's going to be a lovely visit, a lovely meeting. I can't see, and that's all I'm being shown, I can't see if it's going to go anywhere or not. I won't make it up. That's for sure. Anyways, that's what I see. So, and you know what? It's going to feel like this was meant to be. Not one glitch is going to happen during the flight there and back. Not a glitch. Your luggage will be there when you get to the end at the airport. They'll be there to meet you. Everything goes off without anything going wrong. You've got green lights all the way. Okay? So that's a good thing. That's really a good thing. But like I say, all your communications are going to shoot through the roof. All departments, your cell phone, a lot more phone calls, text messages, meetings, getting pulled in two directions at the same time. that kind of thing. And I say this a lot with this card. You end up feeling really frustrated. It's a good frustrated, but you're frustrated because it's like, why does it happen this way? Not that I don't appreciate what I've got right now and what's coming at me. I'm very grateful. But why is it there's nothing? It's like my life is a flat line. And then it's like, oh, hell breaks loose. It's like something got shocked with an electric wave and sent some energy, and everything's come to life all at one time, and you're dizzy. You're so busy that you're dizzy. You know, you got to stop. I don't care where you are, what you're doing. Pull over in your vehicle. You know, shut the TV down, turn the radio off, and you just have to veg it out. You got to get rid of, because there's going to be tension building up, stress building up, even if it's a good stress. You still don't want that. You don't need that. But you're going to need to, what's that? What do they call that? Decompress. Decompression. That's what you have to do, Pisces. I'm sorry, but that's what it's going to come to. That's going to be the best thing you can do for yourself. You'll feel so much better later. You'll feel stronger and a lot more clarity in your head. You won't feel so overwhelmed and so overwhelmed and bewildered. What the hell is going on? So much good stuff in this reading. And even here, your last card, your message from Spirit, okay, is the Two of Pentacles. And this is all about having options. And what have we got with this card this time round? You're being advised to look at the bigger picture of any choices, decisions, or options that you're going to have to make during the month of June. What may sound sweet in the moment may turn real sour halfway through the month, or at the end of the month, you might find it rotting away. Be very careful of your choices and you'll be okay. Don't make snap decisions. Don't jump into things. Take your time. Remain rational. Most of all, for the month of June, hold and use your logic. Stick to the facts and use your logic. I don't see emotions running terribly, terribly high. There you got some really loving moments, a very supportive family system, and all that good stuff. But logic is going to be your best friend. Disassociate yourself emotionally from some of the decisions that you're going to have to make, or options that you have to take. And you may feel stymied, you know. And part of you wants to run away, doesn't want to do this. You don't want to deal with this. This is just too hard on the head. You just say to yourself, right? Like, give me a flipping break. This is too much. It's just too much. Getting overwhelmed, feeling almost, and it's good stuff coming at you, but there's that expression, too much of a good thing, maybe. You can ask the universe, to lighten up a little bit, lighten the load. It's too much. Slow things down. Things are moving too fast. This sort of thing. You are being advised to think everything through. Everything. Somebody's looking, or there may be a few of you looking for potential new homes during the month of June. You want to find a home, a new apartment, a new condo, something like that, so that you can spend the last half of summer at it. That's your goal. But you're really, really jonesing to get the hell out of where you're at. You don't want to be there anymore. You don't feel like you fit in anymore. And for some of you, you deserve better. So make that move, okay? And enjoy the rest of the summer once the move is made. But some of you there's a handful of you looking for a new home. You're going to be feeling the demand a little bit on your personal finances, like your petty cash, right? You might not have, there may be times where you run a little dry, and I don't mean flat broke. I just mean like you're going, whoa. Oh, I guess I don't need that pizza tonight after all. The money's there, but I'm not going to blow it on pizza. That sort of a thing. So you benefit in more ways than one. Any offers that come your way, any offers that come your way, 5 minutes from midnight. I still have to do a personal reading after this. Scrutinize any offers that come your way. Scrutinize any financial agreements that you're making with any. For some of you out there, this could be a lease, rental lease, a car, a home. If you're leasing some, be very careful. Just scrutinize any contracts that you sign your name to. Not that anything nasty is waiting to jump out at you. It's just a smart move to make. And look for what ifs. You always look at, I believe, you look at a contract or agreement with a critical eye. You're looking for things that don't sound right, that don't look right. And you start to red circle things because you need explanations. You need them to be a little bit more forthcoming with information. What is it with these what ifs? And just put your mind at ease, or maybe rewrite a few things because of that. Something you may not agree to. Be very careful. You don't want to tie into something and then end up regretting it. Take the look at the long-term gains of anything that you take on as well, rather than the short-term. The instant fixes, short-term gains, they only fix things for an instant. Take the long way, the hard way, because it's been proven. You're not setting a precedent. It's already been done by many people. Follow that path, and you won't go wrong. It'll take you a little longer to get to where you're going once your decision's been made or your option's been picked. But take the longer road. You will be so thankful when you get to the end of the road and you've made it, and you look back and go, look how far I've come, look how long it took, but oh my, I got it going on now. And you do. It's leaving you on a more solid foundation is what it's going to do for you. Your keywords and the final words in your reading here are choices and property, finances, balance, judgment, contracts. Pay attention to your details. Oh my God, the readings are long this month. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that reading. Thank you for coming and stopping by and spending this almost an hour here with me. I don't normally run quite that long. Also, I hope it gave you some direction and it helped you out a little bit and gave you a bit of a heads up. Anything good that you can take from it, it was not a bad reading. That was a really good reading, actually. Let's see here. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, please look down below this video window in the show more section or description section. Read it through it. Grab my email you see there, ship it off, and I'll get you taken care of. Also, you can join us on Facebook. Warm welcome to anybody that would like to join us there. I am more highly visible in Facebook than I am on here. I'm only on here to do video. And it's specific driven. And on Facebook, anything can happen. It's a beautiful room full of beautiful spirits. We're all one in there. We're like-minded. How would you like to be around a couple thousand like-minded people? They're just like you. They're just like me. They're just like you. It's closed. It's private. Everything has to be pre-approved before it goes through. From joining the group to posting, everything's pre-approved. I try to keep it religion-free. I think I said that earlier. We're very spiritual. We're all under the same umbrella in the bigger picture of life. So let's see here. Before I go, I gotta plug this candle. I've got my favorite #1 scented candle here, the Majestic Rose. These are 100% soy-based candles for anybody that's new, and they are all handcrafted right here in the province of New Brunswick in Canada. And you light it, and the wax starts to melt down. And it's quality wax. It's 100% soy-based. It burns very slow. It's about anywhere from like 40 to 48-hour burn per candle. They're double-wicked as well. And when the wax starts to melt down, you're left with incredibly beautiful reveals. Like this Tree of Life. I have many. And like my pendulums, there's only 2 on this spot here right now, but they're absolutely beautiful. Your wrapped pendants, rose quartz. I call them, what do I call them? Caged. I call them caged. Anyways, they're beautiful. They're all gorgeous. And the prettiest one that I'm really attached to, and like she's missing, is Lilith. Here's another one. That was one of my more recent ones. I haven't gotten down to the reveal in this Majestic Rose yet, though, so I'll be putting up a video of that very soon, but these are absolutely, look. Ah, they're so pretty. Gorgeous. Anyways, go to Intuitive Candles right now. They've been running a special for the last several months. You get 10% off your order if you use the promo code from this channel. BOFF10. Stands for Bay of Fundy Fortunes and the number 10. You'll get 10% off your order. Right now they have lemon meringue pie and key lime pie scented candles, $5 off each while supplies last. So, I mean, if you applied the discount, you got to have the promo code BOFF10. They're sticklers about it. If you don't remember, if you don't write it down, you're going to have to come back to this video or any video at the end. I give off that code. Grab any video and then go back in and place your order. They won't give you the discount without it. And they don't mean to be mean, but it's just they're running their business. They're not doing it to be nasty. Make sure you write it down. BOFF10, Bay of Fundy Fortunes, and the number 10. All right. I think that's about it for the candles, I think. All right, it should be. I feel like I'm forgetting something really important. I told you about the reveals. I told you about using the code. That's it. If I forgot anything, I'm sorry. Sorry to intuitivecandles.com. Thank you all so much for being here. I wish you the best of the best of the best during the month of June. You've already missed. We're 05 right now. We're on the 5th day of June. So there you go. I'm looking for my wild raccoon, Bruce. I thought he was out there. My deck sits right here, so I get to see everything coming and going. Anyways, yes, I'm going to try to get back for the mid-June readings to see how your month is unrolling and flowing along. Until then, please keep the peace in so you can share the love and the light out with the rest of the world. And one more thing, live your life carefully, even through your thoughts. We are all living underneath the microscope of the universe. Every thought, every action is being watched. And when you let that sink in, it can transform you. It can transform your whole life. Thank you very much for being here, and the best to all of you during the month of June, Pisces.